All right, hello everybody. Maybe? Ah, shit. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I just made a mistake there. Appreciate it. Sorry about that. My bad. Just accidentally fucked that up. The other stream up. My bad. Okay. We're almost 1 second. All right. So now I'm going to make this easier for everybody. We're going to do song. Then I'm going over to this extension and I'm copying the Nightbot command, putting it into this, creating it. That doesn't look right. Okay, now the fuck failed to get current song because there's no song playing. All right, so let's keep going where we left off. We're going to be listening to Soul Calibur 3. Yeah, I made a mistake. That's good to know, Tiffany. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so welcome to the new stage of history. 6 short themes together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? There's only one. Hold on. Please listen to the following 6 short themes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right. And if you do exclamation song, it will give you a link. I think. Yeah, there you go. There'll be a VOD. I have to do something. It doesn't work in, it's not working in YouTube. Hold on 1 second. My fault. It's because that's only for Twitch. I have to change it. Dope. I love that. Short and sweet. All right, that was Lore Keeper. Now we're checking out Pure Breeze. Try now, Deersley. I have to manually set it. This is Keiki Kobayashi? Hold on, Kramen. Actually, Kramen, can you go into... How do we switch from Twitch to YouTube Nightbot? I don't understand. It works on Twitch. Welcome, Tiffany. Oh, I know why. Okay. Next song is Fearless Eyes. Hey, thanks, Groberoon. Thank you. This is cramming. Hey. I'll go back and read. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, try the exclamation point song on YouTube. Thank you for reminding me, Redcar. There you go. What the fuck? Nothing. Okay, it only works on Twitch, but at least it's there. Okay, it is what it is. Hey, Jubba. Dong. Absolutely love this. Hey, Mr. Lemon, what's up? Awesome. Okay, so let's read some of these descriptions. My bad, guys. So, Renshin. The character theme for Talim, the heavy woodwind usage is a perfect fit for the last priestess of a tribe that worshiped the winds. Oh yeah, that sounded awesome. In a Patreon stream back in January 2024, you listened to this saying, man, I could listen to 5-hour loops of that. So I figured here's another opportunity. Also some added character context. This is the theme for Sophitia, the ordinary Greek baker turned warrior chosen by the god Hephaestus, wielding a sword and shield. Her stage, a temple of the gods in the mountains. Yeah, that's awesome. The last one we just listened to was the theme for Taki, the mysterious Japanese demon sealing ninja who wields dual Kodachi, the stage, an underground Buddhist sanctuary. Nice. You could hear that. Theme of Setsuka's stage, a Japanese villa where sakura blossoms fall like snow amidst the warrior states, period. All right, let's hop on that one. Oh, I missed. Okay. That's what I'm about to listen to. All right. Oh, really? That's cool. Oh, it works now on YouTube, by the way. I just needed a second. Exclamation song. I love the mallet, the wood hitting instrument. I love how the flute has this real discomfort in it. Oh, cool, Nerdy. Or Tiffany, sorry. My brain. I like that theme. I really like Soul Calibur's music, to be honest with you. What's Tempest Rising? Red Car. Theme of Setsuka, a Japanese villa where sakura blossoms fall like snow amidst the warning states. You can if you like. That was Keiki Kobayashi? You can kind of hear it, right? The open space of it. It's got the Kobayashi melody. Oh, cool. I didn't know what Tempest Rising was. Neat, yeah. Should check it out. Or put it on a RTS video. Also, the previous VOD will be up in, later today. I just had to clean it a little bit for the ending. Beautiful. I thought that was really elegant. And then, okay, and then the theme of Cassandra stage featuring a battle within a mansion rapidly burning to the ground. The song's rising intensity always makes me recall those flames. This is fun. Yeah, that's a funny statement. It's true. Yeah, that works. Bum, 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 bum. I love the syncopation there. That's dope. It really could fit into Ace Combat really well. That too. Hey, Amon, yeah, I really liked the Siren theme, yeah. Again, the low brass there too. Man, that's awesome. Thank you guys for doing that. Please feel free to do more. That's really, really fun. I really enjoyed that immensely, listening to all those. I want to hear more Soul Calibur music, to be honest with you. Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside. Wait, how am I doing? We're kind of like cruising through here a little bit too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll go a little more. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story for final boss music for the game makes it truly feel like a grand finale. From Gabe. Oh, I just heard this. I like this. Da, 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 da. You wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think a Mario game would have such an intense, visceral soundtrack. My God, 15 months, Pursuer, what's up? Now you know. Yeah, 1,000,000%, Brian. Da-da. Can we talk about how good this extension is? I can't believe it's taken me 3 years to figure this shit out. This is actually an incredible gift. This extension is legitimately amazing. And it goes away when there's no music playing. Like, that is awesome. Bam, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Inferno Town. I decided to suggest this track in particular because of how evil, appropriate for the demonic-looking aliens it sounds. It's just the perfect for the job. It gives you goosebumps, and I immediately signal something is wrong and you should probably stay away. On that note, haha, I have a suggestion for a possible future video. What makes a musical track sound evil, not scary, specifically evil? I'm sure you'd have some interesting insight. Oh yeah, that'd be really fun. You did not miss a video like that. That's a great idea. If I wasn't in such a gaming hole right now, I definitely will look into that for the future. Thank you. No, Kremen. Are you serious? Why does it hate you? That's weird. It does sound evil, doesn't it? But it's also like, yeah, but it's like in an Oblivion kind of way, you know? Hold on, Kremen. The muted... Sounds like muted trombones. I love that. Bop. Cute. That I love the little button at the end. That's a really, really great track. It's just so, it does a great job. Like, I mean, it just does such a great job of putting you in a hellscape. But it's not a hellscape that's gonna kill you. It's a hellscape that's like kind of freaky. You know what I mean? It's so dope. League of Legends Worlds. Savvy is the crown. As before, these songs are portraying the competitive scene of the esport more than the game itself and the journey of the teams to get to the top. This one is special to me since it was one of the most memorable of all I've seen, and the band that plays is one of my favorite from my teenage days. It's not that well known, though you've probably never heard of them. It's not that well known, though I've probably never heard of them. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy this and the rest of the stream. Appreciate you, Juan. Heavy is the crown. Thank you, Tiffany. Here, let's watch the... Jonas. I love that sustain. Oh my god, it's so good. What I really love about that is how much burden is placed in that sound of like holding on to the crown and like maintaining a sense of of courage and strength and like all the like things that we think about when we think about like someone becoming like being crowned king or queen. There's a like a burden that comes with that, and you hear it in Emily's singing especially. It's really dope. um it also had this like, I really like the oscillation between his singing and her singing, because her singing was much more that false fold sort of like under pressure, whereas his singing was more like almost the subconscious. You know what I mean? It's almost like the release was hers and the subconscious was his. And I really like how, from a character perspective, even though I know that this is about the worlds and stuff, like there's that degree of like, again, what it means to navigate the world with victory, and like what it means to carry a crown, and yeah, the burden of it. I don't know. I find the duality in that. Sorry, I was like thinking about how I rant. I will say, this week's One Guys were very intense. I did not have my blinders on this week as well as I should have. So I've got some voices in my brain that are not mine, that are annoying. But anyway, so I'm like actively listening to myself talk and then feeling like I'm not making any sense. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So I think the burden there is really awesome. That was a really good song. It looks like you subbed, so I appreciate that. Anime stuff will come out tomorrow, Tiffany. Okay, so hello. What's up? Let's do Caesarean. Oh, and it'll be Sage Freck's last song suggestion for a little while, for the foreseeable future. I've appreciated you being around, Sage Frecky. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. As always. So we're going to be checking out Caesarean Prologue. Unfortunately, this will be my last request for the foreseeable future. Caesarean is a well-researched and very realistic political simulator where you attempt to reform a country loosely based on early 20th century Turkey through a democratic transition while navigating local and international geopolitics. A really profound game I would recommend to anyone interested in politics. Let's check it out, shall we? Huh. Love the horns in that very much. God, the space. See you, Brian. Wow. Love the heavy chord there. Hey, Bam. Yeah, you can hear the like weight of responsibility, you know? Hey, Mr. Jennison, how are you? It's so sustained. It's almost oppressive. Tiffany, that's the next tier up. Why does that, like, you know what's interesting is that when it's like that, like, it's almost to the point that it actually makes me want to cry. And I know that that sounds kind of like excessive, but it's really true. Like, there's something about something like that. And this happened with, there was a Disco Elysium piece that I had a similar response to, where it's so oppressive and it like hurts, that, that's the anime Discord. There should be an option. There should be an option. There's a, like a, it's weird because it's like, it's a very painful track, right? Because it's amorphous, but it also leaves you sort of like, which is, I don't know, there's like a broken feeling to it, isn't there? Like, that's a track that you could easily tune out from, but if you actually like sit with it, it's actually like almost visceral. Never would have heard that before. Crazy. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's really powerful. Whew. Well, Tiffany, near the bottom of the thing, it should have an option to allow you to join the Discord. Oh, you know why it was probably weird? Because they were putting out an update. Also, thank you, Mega Damon, for joining. Odd. Actually, you know what, Tiffany, I can't see it on my end. That's odd. Maybe open up a ticket as well. That might help. In any case, next week. Okay, I see. All right. Next week we will continue on, and I think next week we'll actually finish. So we won't have to worry about the 24th missing. So yeah, we'll figure out what's going on there, Tiffany. Hopefully, or I will, or someone will. So the 16th we'll see each other again. Then we will be back on the 30th. And so I think this month. There's no song right now, Tom, which is why it's not showing anything. I think the game plan will be to, I think we might be able to, well, I don't know what the most equitable thing to do is. I think maybe the 30th, I'll just open it up. I do actually have several OST lessons this week that I still need to clear. So it could also be a situation where Friday is still Patreon related, but it'll be an OST listen. So, it's been a great following your video music journey. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. You're part of a now 76 member community choir. That's awesome. Congrats on your concert. Is there a way to gift a Patreon sub? No. Patreon's too restrictive. Unfortunately. It really sucks, actually. Thank you, Video Game Orchestra. Irish Video Game Orchestra, no less. As far as the rest of, also I guess the schedule, might as well talk about it. So after Sekiro on Tuesday, man, I've been gaming a lot. I'm gonna pivot over to Armored Core 6, and I'll play that the rest of the month. June 5th is the release of the Switch 2. I don't expect to get mine right on the 5th. And then as soon as that's live, we'll pop over to Wind Waker. That'll take us into July. I don't know what's coming in July. But I know I'm planning on playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition in July from start to finish. And then in August, we will have... Oh, Death Stranding comes out in July. I don't know. I'm reading the previews for that. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Then August, we'll have Mafia the Old Country, which will be a must-play, linear $50 story. I'm excited about that. And then we will be heading into Metal Gear Solid Delta, which I'm really excited about. They added a feature where you can gift a membership on Patreon? What? Can you really? Gifting Patreon memberships. How to gift memberships to other fans. Oh yeah, you can. Oh wow, how about that? You'll need a Patreon account to gift a membership. If you don't have an account yet, you can gift between 1 to 12 months of membership to any of the creators' tiers, as long as the tier is not limited. If a creator offers annual memberships, gifts of 1 year of membership will be at the discounted annual membership price. Only creators use subscription billing, which I do. Fans need to be 18 plus. Redeeming a gift. Gifts can only be redeemed by people without active paid memberships to creator. Gifts. Purchasing a gift. Oh, there you go. So if you want to gift a Patreon sub, you go to patreon.com/MarcoMeatball/gift. Really? Gift. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. You can gift Patreon memberships? You can. Huh. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Also, Tiffany, I think right now you're in this tier, which is okay. But the Discord access is for like a anime specific tier. This is the one for the VIP, like all included tier. Want to gift you a Turandot tier? I wish I could give tiers. You know, we've really thought long and hard with the current patrons about pricing and stuff. And I know that it's not always ideal, and I know that it's not necessarily cheap. I sometimes have a sense of guilt, but in truth, when Tosca was Rigoletto, and it was $10 a month, it was becoming really hard to manage. I haven't figured out it, with full transparency, obviously, to anybody watching this. You know, I haven't necessarily figured out from a longevity perspective if that, you know, if the price point will change again to be lower. I know that these tiers are obviously, I mean, I'm grateful because it doesn't seem like it's deterred the people that want to do it or can do it, I should say. But you know, I do try my best to provide as much value as possible, which can be kind of difficult sometimes because I don't necessarily feel, obviously I'm a person. So like, depending on how I feel during the day, you know, I know that you are giving a lot of hard-earned money to be a part of something. And I do hope that, you know, those of you that are feeling that value. And if you're not, you know, I'm always open for, you know, constructive feedback about how to improve, or it's not even from a place of greed so much as it's a place of like managing everything. I mean, if you look at this list, this is a list of, you know, even right now at the current rate, you know, it's quite large. And I do strive to make sure that people feel, you know, connected to musically and you know, all that other stuff that comes with it. But I do appreciate it. And I appreciate the support, whether it's just watching or, you know, supporting the channel. Cause a lot of this, you know, goes to my editor and then goes to Raul, my thumbnail designer. And then I'm able to take home what's left over. It also goes to my other helpers as well. So, I mean, it kind of, you guys really like viewership obviously matters so much, and AdSense matters, but AdSense can be very fickle. And I was doing an interview yesterday and someone asked me like, how much runway do you have if something goes wrong, or do you have a plan for if you get sick? And you know that I didn't have an answer, but I did feel safe knowing that if something happened, I feel like my patrons, I feel like I would have some runway when it came to AdSense for at least a month before it really kind of dipped. And then I said that I felt strongly that I would be upfront with my patrons, and that the Patreon would actually manage to support me for, if I got sick. Because the thing is, like, for instance, today I had a really bad stomach ache, and thankfully I feel much better. And it's like I wasn't sure if I had it in me to stream today. And the reality is that like I have a responsibility to you guys to show up and be a part of, be a part of this with you. And if I do get sick, or if I travel, what happens then? And I feel really grateful that we've built a place where it's about sharing, and obviously there's a transaction involved, right? But at the very least, I feel like we've built a community, both at large with the channel on the whole, which is really nice, but then also within the Patreon as well, of not only of me being available, because I know of some patrons that literally like have to pay to spend time with a creator, and I feel like I'm very available. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm very terminally online and very around. But then also, I feel as though we've created a space to share in the joy, and whether we like something or don't like something or have thoughts about it, whatever, like it doesn't really matter. But like I do hope that those of you that are able to feel valued more than anything, you know what I mean? Absolutely. I don't want to give a sob story, but I'm disabled, so non-prime sub. So hearing that my silent lurking is still appreciated is really heartwarming. Are you kidding? First of all, like, my heart goes out to you, but like, of course it's appreciated. The thing is, like, a channel can't function without viewers. Like people that are able to provide financial remuneration, obviously I'm grateful for, because they help keep the lights on. Like they're patrons, that's what Patreon is, what it is. It's patrons of the arts. What do? They provide value financially. But like an arts organization can't function without its viewers. So like in no world would it ever, be like, well, if you're not giving money, you don't have value. That's absolute bullshit. And any creator who ever suggests something like that is an asshole. Point blank. And I would say it to their face. If someone says, well, how come you don't give money? The fuck? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because the channel lives and dies by the people that watch it. A channel lives and dies by its community and by its viewership. And I'm not to say that I'm perfect, because I'm not. I've overpromised, underdelivered. There have been plenty of times that I've said I'd do something and then I didn't do it. That was actually a point of feedback that I got when I did my survey. And I take that shit really seriously, because I don't want to say something and then be like, oh, never mind, next week, or oh, never mind, another time, or be half hour late or something. Like usually if I'm late, I have a good reason, or I'll extend something and then, whatever. But it's like, I mean, people get greedy because it's like easy money, and it isn't easy money. I mean, it's just, I have a lot of feelings on it. I mean, people that watch and comment and engage with from a place of positivity are so valued. And whether you give money or don't, like, I don't have a job without people that actively want to participate in the conversation about music. Not talking from a money perspective. So, thank you so much for saying that. I'm so sorry. I know that there's no sob story. I get it. Everyone comes to the most beautiful thing about my channel and about having a job on YouTube is that I interact with people from all walks of life at every stage in their life and all their various moods day to day. And it's one of the most beautiful things that I've ever been given. It is the greatest gift. And I pray and hope that I can do it for years to come. It is like the single biggest joy of my life is doing this every day. And I do treat it like a job. I treat it like a small business. I treat it like I was treating my voiceover business before I started, doing YouTube. Like I'm 37 years old. Like, I mean, I love music. I love gaming, but it's a job and I treat it as such because that's what you should do. Do I miss my anonymity sometimes online? Yeah, I do. But then there's other awesome moments too. I could never engage with 100 humans of beings. You don't know how I do it and it sounds draining? Yeah, I mean, sometimes this week I got one guide like 5 different times. And so after a while, it does get fucking annoying. Or now I'm stepping back into Twitter and it's like, again, I'm reaching capacity with Twitter where it's like, oh my God, everybody just shut the fuck up. Like, why must you like fight at all times? Like, just shut up. Like there's just so much. I mean, like it's not a real place. It just isn't real. It's not real. Neither is Reddit. None of these places are real. And people talk about the dead internet theory. And it's like, honestly, I kind of think it's real. I think the dead internet's real. I think we're living it. Because like, you don't even know if you're engaging with a real person half the time. Hey, what's up, Dead Bonds? Is it okay if I call you Marco? Well, that's my name. So I would prefer you call me that than anything else. Better than Macro or Mark, which are not my name. Welcome in. I'm just ranting, but like, this week, like any week, I never know. I feel bad. I actually feel really bad about this, but like a week ago, someone said something that wasn't aggressive and I took it personally. And that sucks because then I misinterpreted something because I naturally come to my comment section with a little bit of defensiveness because I have to at this stage in the game. And I was telling this person I was having an interview with, I was like, in some ways it was easier when I was just starting out, because when I was just starting out, I didn't have to worry about a bottom line. I didn't have to worry about a view quota. I didn't have to worry about, that people would come in and be like, oh my God, how do you have a channel with only X amount of subs? You know what I mean? Now it's like, why do you talk so much? Or you're ranting or this, that, or the other. And it's like, it's interesting how these days it's more about holding the standard and also growing myself. But people are, it's amazing. It's amazing how many people want you to suffer and want you to not do well, which is crazy because you would think, I don't know. I mean, there's people exist that are sad and frustrated and think they know better and so on and so forth. It can be really tough. But at the same time, it's true. The majority of online users are lurkers. I was a lurker. I never engaged with a Twitch chat. I never engaged with a YouTube comment section. I never engaged with any aspect of the way that people engage with me are not ever any way that I engaged with the online world before becoming a content creator, ever. So God bless the lurkers. God bless the lurkers, and God bless the commenters, and God bless the viewers, and God bless the patrons, and God bless everybody. I mean, like, again, can't have a channel without everything. All of it coalesces. Someone said, how do you become successful on YouTube? Fuck if I know. Luck, expertise, positioning, And it's true. The people that want to come for the rants will come for the rants. If you like the rants, I'm your guy. If you don't like the rants, why the fuck would you leave a comment about it? Why waste your time? Lurker, it's amazing. I was on someone's stream and they had I think 1,000 people, and it was the same 5 people commenting. And I was like, wow, lurkers make the world go round. I appreciate that. I need a channel that's 100%. I did fall into success on YouTube by accident, but it was intentional accident, which isn't that crazy. Like, I started the channel, filmed 3 videos, was like, man, this shit's fucking hard. Stopped. A week later, we went to go pick up Luna to go get the dog. I'm getting comments. I'm like, what the fuck are these comments? I must have left a comment on someone's post and people were liking it. Realized that my first video popped. And then all of a sudden, I was like, uh-oh, I should probably do something about this. I doubled down because I had time. Here we are 3 years later, and I have a job. Wild. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Sorry, I'm not like fishing for praise or anything. I'm just sharing. What's up, fellow beer brother? Do I take suggestions for game music here in chat? Arcanized music is very good. Not for these streams. I think it's part of your passion for music and how it makes us feel. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Wicked? I saw you've been commenting on my tweets. I appreciate that. One could even say Monster Hunter. Wild. Yeah, but oftentimes too, I'll tell you from like a personal perspective, since we're being open, or at least I am. I can't see you. One of the things that's really difficult is imposter syndrome. More so that you're saying something that actually has meaning. Like again, and it's interesting. This is a recurrent thing for me, but one of the big things is, if a comment says like, all right, dude, we know what the instruments are, which is what comment I got this week. It flares up that part of me that's like, ah, shit, do I actually provide value? The answer is don't be one guide, which I actually understand, which is why I make jokes about getting multi-guide every week. Cause it does. I mean, every given week it's like, okay, it's Monday. Who's going to try to fuck my day up today? But at the same time, obviously what the instruments are, and some of you don't, and that's okay. Like if I can help, it's just really funny. I don't know. People are ruthless. And, the easy thing to say is, well, if you can't handle the internet, don't be on it. And it's like, it's such a fucking bummer. Oh, thanks, Smarts. I appreciate you, dude. We stopped at your piece because it looks like it's 11 minutes. So I wanted to give it a second. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't have anything else to add. Just like, thanks for being great people. And really we should all blame, oh, thank you, Zav. I appreciate you, man. We should all blame Cassell, excuse me, for opening the can of worms. Apparently, I was holding that back. So, if you want to take it out on anybody, Cassell's over there on Twitch. Let them know. Let them know. But in all seriousness, too, what's been really amazing is Sekiro. Yeah, your username still doesn't show. Sekiro has been really inspiring. Like, I've played so well, and I can't wait to finish it this next week. Whether it's Tuesday or Wednesday, it doesn't really matter. Like, sometime next week I'll finish it. And it's been amazing to be on these streams and not only feel supported after the last time I streamed it, which was so negative. My last time streaming Sekiro, I hated it, and I never touched it again until now because the comments were so annoying and brutal. I mean, it's just like nasty and like rude and like disrespectful. And, but the streams that we've been having with Sekiro have been so, and Claire Obscura too, my God, like so, besides this guy who spoiled the entire game like a piece of shit. But other than that, like it's been incredible to have such support and also to feel like really like good at a game. I don't think I've ever felt like this, where I've like come away being like, man, I'm actually a great game player. Like I need maybe a second to learn how to do something, but like I'm really quick and like I pick it up. And like, and of all games, Sekiro, one of the probably hardest games maybe ever made besides Neo or Ninja Gaiden stuff. Like, you know, I feel really, really dope. Like, it's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, all that stupid stuff. I know. PGR, I just re-downloaded it yesterday. You've only played Nintendo games. Yeah. Yeah. Man, what a game. I know it's true. It's true. What's up, Sig? Right. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But yeah. And also, I'm not going to do 33 Claire Obscure songs. It just doesn't make sense, like I said earlier, for algorithmic purposes and also audience purposes. Because try as I might, unfortunately, I do have a certain bottom line that I need to satisfy at this stage in the game for myself. So as much as I want to feature a bunch of songs that I really like, I think I'll just keep those to a stream and talk about them in a stream rather than do individual videos. And individual videos, in truth, it's a funny thing, but from a YouTube creation perspective, there's a reason why genre videos do so much better than individual videos, because if people really need to be intrigued by specific songs, and you can usually tell like what the most, unfortunately, like it does follow like a popularity index, and you kind of sort of need to, unfortunately, unless it's like a person who doesn't care about that, but I unfortunately do. And so like having a standard like number protocol at this point in my YouTube journey is kind of important to me. Which in some ways is limiting, but in other ways I feel like I've started to figure out how to, for instance, Heroes of Might and Magic, or some people have even come in and suggested some stuff. It's like, that would probably not make a great individual video, just because it's too much of a micro focus. But if we step back and we say, okay, here's a genre video about a specific batch of games, infinitely more successful, infinitely more viewership, and infinitely more eyes on something that they may be never discovered before. And so those videos are always actually way more fun and also way better because they're far reaching. Whereas like if it's a very specific video, unless it's like an Elden Ring or something like really like crazy zeitgeist sort of game, the attention isn't on it. And so it probably ends up sounding like I'm only thinking about my bottom line and my viewers and my views. It's more just like what's practical for the effort required. And sometimes, unfortunately, because the algorithm follows the audience, we have to make concessions based on those variables. And that's really what it comes down to. Where can I find a list? We have to figure this out, guys. I think... Hey, what's up, Braden? I think we need to make a... We need to make like a... Here's what I listen to public playlist. SNES? Yeah, I definitely want to do a video about that. Fuck if it's too niche. That's really important. Yeah, Metroid. I can't wait for Metroid Dread this summer, hopefully. Please do, Zero, as always. I told you to create a spreadsheet. Don't you? I told you, me. Don't you know how busy I am? No, I forgot. I forgot. Spreadsheet for me to populate, but I forgot. Oh, I didn't read the rest of your message because you came at me so combatively. Unacceptable. Here, I'll do it right now. We're just chilling. David Wise? Can you remind me what some other stuff that David Wise made? So you just want me to make like a new spreadsheet? Let's see. Here, I'll send it. Okay. Oh, Donkey Kong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Totally. I just sent you one. I just sent it on the. It's open to people with the link. Yeah, David Weiss. No, for real. And then Grant Kirkhope. There's like a bunch of stuff that I need to do. And now that it seems like Nintendo's actually been okay, so I'm actually thinking like, you know, I can kind of double down on the Nintendo stuff, especially with the Switch 2 release. And that's the other thing, like timing things. I didn't realize this, but timing is also really important, obviously, right? But like when Lies of P comes out, can I also start, you know, making more Lies of P content, because Lies of P DLC will be out. And so like, you know, unfortunately, like this is the game. It sucks that that's the game that has to be played. I don't know how many YouTubers talk about this. They probably don't. I'm maybe too open for my own good, but in all seriousness, like that's the beauty of all of this, is like, you know, unfortunately one has to play a little bit, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. It's like when people come in and they're like, oh, well, I hate reaction thumbnails. And it's like, dude, I can't, what do you want me to tell you? When we do A/B testing, guess what works? Thumbnails with faces. Yeah, totally. Totally, Tiffany. Hey, Dustin, what's up? You can finally join stream again. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Nintendo's really fine. My friend Roger's Base, who's the Nintendo guy, on YouTube for stuff, he's had no issues with Nintendo, so I'm not overly worried. You know what's funny is that I'm actually more excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza than I am for Mario Kart 8 or 9. In fact, I don't really think I'm gonna. Square Enix is the most stingy when it comes to using footage. So Square has a very specific copyright rule where you must use footage. And if you don't use footage, that's a problem. Is there any ever parts in a song that you adore, but then it doesn't last long enough and it ends? Yes. You know what's funny is that there's a whole part of, I appreciate you, Dustin. There's a, what the hell's Demon's Crest? There's a whole part of nope, I lost my train of thought. Oh, there's a whole part of Mozart's Marriage of Figaro, Act 2, where it quite literally is this glorious Marcellina, tum tum tum, and then it's over. And it's like, oh, come on, Mozart. What the fuck is this blue balls? Like, at least keep it going. But yeah, but there's some tracks that are just way too short. What's Demon's Crest, guys? I've never been a DK guy. My God, I am so fucking bad at platformers. Like, you want to talk about rage? Like, I would rather play Sekiro all day, every day, than ever have to play Crash 1 again. And I mean, it's a skill issue, I think, but it's serious, how much. And I think because being a child of the 90s, well, of the 80s, but being a child of the 90s and struggling with only platformers on SNES that you guys are talking about right now. Let me see. Hold on. Demon's Crest. Let's take a look. I think I'm bad. I think I'm more bad at 2D than I am at 3D. Like, I really want to play the Croc remake. Demon's Crest. Let's look at this. No, fuck this. I can tell you right now, fuck that. Fuck that so hard. I'm not remotely interested in that. Oh, no, I could do that. I could do that. No, I would hate this. Why the hate towards Crash? Well, okay. Some of it's slightly exaggerated because I played through Crash 3 and I love it actually. But Crash, the first one was like one of the only games I had for my PlayStation for a long time. And it was, you just constantly fucking up left and right. And you know, stumbling and slipping. You have like this much space that you miss the gap, and suddenly you're like, you know, falling off of the damn platform, and then you have only X amount of lives. The camera sucks. Like, Crash is just like one of these games that I played as a child that just like, because it was the only game at one point that I had. What's up, Danasu? Yeah, you can feel free to hang out if you want. It was just unfun. So part of it is me overplaying it ever so. There's really no game I truly hate. Like if you were like, Marco, you have to get rid of every single one of your games, the only game I can give you is Crash Bandicoot, I would figure it out. You know, what's up, Kane? You know, I would figure it out if you stripped me of everything. Oh, the Lion King game is garbage. Like Spyro too. I mean, Spyro is infinitely better than Crash. I agree with you. That being said, Spyro legit made me, for whatever reason, I think because of his bobbing, Spyro used to make me motion sick so bad. So I haven't touched the Spyro in forever. I actually wonder how I would do with the remaster, which I bought when I bought the Crash like trilogy. That being said, Crash 3 is awesome. And I really, yeah. I hate The Last of Us because it took Jack and Dexter away. Is that bad? Nice, yeah. I won't say anything too salacious. Let me check out more of this. This has a lot of personality. Crash 3 is so good. No game I hate. Played Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from the NES. From the NES. Some nerd has made... Okay, well, I was speaking in hyperbole, first of all. Second of all, it's very hard for me to... This platformers in general just like fill me with this sort of like anger. And it is unequivocally a skill issue. I would never deny that. But some games just make me so angry. Like, just so angry. And I would rather play games that don't make me angry. You know, like also some of these platformers are so fucking confusing. Super Mario 2 is so confusing. Like, that's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not fun. I don't know. Souls games can also be platformers. Yeah, I know. So can Destiny. Fuck Destiny. For those platforming sections. Crash was made during a time when game rentals were all the rage. The devs didn't want players to rent and beat it in a day. Is that true? Oi, Marco, play more Trails in the Sky. I really need to. I need to keep going. Favorite SNES game? I mean, probably Super Mario World. Even though I said that, although I don't think I ever finished it. Favorite SNES game? Well, the first two ones I ever got were Power Rangers, which I don't think I finished that one either. I've been a non-committal gamer since I was 7. 30 years. 30 years. I'm trying to think. I really liked Clay Fighter. But again, like, I don't think in truth, I don't know if it's just because I don't like to look backwards, But there are very few SNES games that I truly loved. That we didn't have enough money. It wasn't until the PlayStation that I fell in love with like gaming, even though I loved gaming. Yeah, because I mean the SNES or the PlayStation, that was when like Star Wars Masters of. Oh, thanks, Kane. You have to do that, bro. Super Mario World stream. I'd love to. Might as well finish it. I do like Chrono Trigger. Yeah, but now I'm wrong. What am I wrong about? Super Mario Galaxy? No, I'm almost done with Trails in the Sky. I'd rather just finish it at this point. I liked Chrono. Thank you. Thank you. There's a reboot of Echo the Dolphin? Masters of Terras Kasi, yeah. Yoshi's Island. That's the one I like. Yeah, I beat that one. I beat Yoshi's Island. What's my favorite Nintendo game of all time? I don't have one. I liked Mario Odyssey. I beat that. I don't know. I've never really remade. I've never really played a. Thank you, dude. I've never really played an entire. Besides Yoshi's Island, I don't think I've ever. What Nintendo games have I seen the new Genshin trailer? No. For SNESnaya? What I played. I did finish Donkey Kong Country. Oh my god, Earthworm Jim. Yeah, I played that. I think I rented it. PlayStation was when I really fell into Yoshi's Island is better than Mario World. There, I said it. I actually agree with you. I think I agree with you. I think Super Mario World is brighter. Let's see how I vibe with Wind Waker later this year. Yeah, man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Wind Waker. I'm trying to think. You can't wait to see me go through Wind Waker? I can't wait to see me go through Wind Waker. I'm so excited. I might even buy the fucking GameCube controller just for one game. Wind Waker's so good. You guys are glazing it so hard. You think they're... What's overrated? Take Wind Waker slow? I plan on it. Metal Gear Solid is still one of my favorite games. That was like the PlayStation game that really solidified my love for PlayStation and gaming. This is why I'm reading like people say that Death Stranding 2 is closer to Metal Gear, and I'm like, is it? Your favorite 3D Zelda game? Wind Waker's good, but it's not the GOAT. Oh, cool. No, I didn't see that. Wind Waker's your favorite Zelda game? Took me years to beat Wind Waker. You got lost. That's why I'm excited for doing it with chat. There's so many games I wouldn't actually be able to beat if it wasn't for chat. Zelda and Nintendo, for that matter, are super overrated. You think so? I don't know. I think Zelda sometimes is backward, or Nintendo sometimes is backwards with what it does, but I don't know that it's... Oh, that's a good point about SNES games not having save data. Yeah, so many platformers. I remember distinctly playing a Super Return of the Jedi. Oh my god, that shit fucking sucked. Oh, I think that's really I think if there were save states, I think it would have been a different discussion back then. But back then, it was kind of like, okay, play it. Okay, all right. Mario had them though. Mario had them. Link to the Past. I played Link's Awakening. That was fun. No, I didn't finish it. I will finish Wind Waker, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can really understate Zelda's influence. I was saying Mario World and Yoshi's Island were overrated. After playing all the way through World, the level design was just not good to me. I mean, I think that's fair. PS2 era Star Wars? Oh my god, yeah. Bryn, did you finish Expedition 33? What did you think? Even Gotcha's influenced by it. That's true. Without spoilers. You've grown to hate Nintendo over the years? They're super anti-consumer. Yeah, I mean, the whole like POW world can't have like... The latest one really bugs me. I mean, the Pokeballs I could kind of understand, but But the whole like you can't even use a PAL as a glider thing, that's like next level weird. Just like... Just reading the chat. You're still in Act 2 of Expedition 33. It is so much fun, isn't it? Altars of Apostasy and me are basically the same thing. You think it's your game of the year? I did know that. Yeah, I did know that. Isn't that crazy? I think the hype for Expedition 33 is super justified. I really think it's a perfect storm, right place, right time. I think people are feeling really disenfranchised with the industry, the money grubbing that's been going on for a while. All the AAA companies sort of being money forward. I think we're starting to see a shift. In a game like Clair Obscur coming along, I think fits the bill really well. I also think that people have been really looking for a non-anime, not Yakuza, turn-based game experience, which is why we're seeing some people compare it to Final Fantasy X, even though the tropes are, the anime tropes are sort of in Final Fantasy X, but loosely speaking. So I think it's interesting. It's been interesting seeing the discourse around Clair Obscur. Obviously, there's people now that are tired of hearing it all the time because it's in everybody's face, but that's because it's going so well and so successful. You're waiting for it to go on sale. That's totally fair. Silksong will come up this year. Do I plan on playing Hollow Knight in the future? Yeah. I've already played it, but I'll play it again. Which is interesting that some of you were saying that it came out of nowhere, because I saw it everywhere on Twitter and I felt like it was like in my face, and I was like, how do these guys have Andy Serkis and like all these big name people, but are like, it's their first game and like the combat isn't possibly going to hold up to, they're talking about the soundtrack. I'm like, sure, the soundtrack's great. Okay. And then all of a sudden, here it is. You had no idea what Expedition 33 was until me? Well, I am an influencer. Just kidding. That's my job. No, but yeah, that's cool. I mean, the minute I started it, I was like, oh wait, what the fuck? Because I wasn't gonna play it. The voice director cast everyone blind. It's crazy though that they were able to send it to, they do have investors. They have, the French government gave them $136,000. Oh, 1,000 euro. And then I forget, and then I can't remember where, well, I mean, they have investors, obviously, like every other company, but I don't disagree. I don't think that's a hot take. Elden Ring sucks on repeat playthroughs. They marvel and mystery is gone, and the only interesting thing at the point of the bosses. I mean, I would say that for most games that I replay, which is why I don't replay games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those, yeah. It's just crazy that they got Charlie Cox and Andy Serkis, especially, since they're not even... In my honest opinion, I think E33 is all I ever wanted a modern FF to be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. And the Game Pass, that's right. Rendosu, yeah. Actually, yes. I'm planning a series that I need to. I can't do it right now because I just got a new computer. But my plan for the next couple months is to do actually a hiring Fiverr composers, because that's where they got the Balatro composer, and then having like folks like Chuck 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 Salomon and Austin Winery and Alex Mccullough and some of the guys like Adam Gubman, having them give like sort of like critiques and do it from like $5, $100, $200. And then also too, like I was going to do it this week, but I've been so distracted by Sekiro. But next week I'm going to start my Composers You Should Know series, which will feature specifically composers that I think are worth paying attention to. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yo. Fiverr isn't what comes to mind when I think of quality. Well, exactly, but there are quality composers there. Right, isn't it crazy that that's where the composer came from? What's my favorite OST of all time? Oh, it's impossible. Hey, thank you, Introvert Problems. I appreciate that. Just want to say thank you and congratulate you for your content. Thank you so much. I think for me, my favorite soundtrack, there's like countless, but probably The Witcher 3, Ace Combat 5, Ace Combat in general, select tracks, like 20 tracks I love. Man, I mean, really, Expedition 33, Nier, Automata, Final Fantasy 9. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, Kane. How about the worst OST? It's hard to say. I don't think there are really, I mean, there are bad OSTs, mostly like, also I wouldn't want to say. If aliens arrived on Earth and you could give them one video game song, which would you pick? Kind of Salvation. Have I ever listened to Mario Kart on the channel? Nope. I need to. Circle back June 5th. Oh, DM Decoro posted a whole new album? Wow, that's cool. Balls 3D. I don't understand how they went so hard on Clear Obscure. I don't know how Lorient. I don't fully know how people. I don't know. Oh, Evergrace. Echodrome 2. I really like the soundtrack, but not all of it, but I love the soundtrack for Sonic Unleashed. All of the day-night themes, love them. I think, objectively, I think that boss themes are the worst themes in Sonic games that I've heard so far. Besides Sonic Frontiers, in general, like Sonic Unleashed, the only one I liked was the Phoenix one. Everything else was so mediocre. I didn't really like the boss themes in Sonic Frontiers, or Sonic Unleashed. Metalocalypse opera, or what? I don't know what that is. Adventure 2 boss themes are decent. Persona 5 has your favorite OST of all time. There's a lot of varied stuff in Persona 5. I'm not really a big fan of acid jazz, and that's kind of turned me away from Persona 5. And I meant to tell, I should make a community post about this, but you know how I've been kind of sort of saying that I've played Persona for 100 hours, and I was wrong. I've played Persona for 50 hours, which was exactly halfway, which was still an extreme amount of time for what I was able to commit to it. And I had another 50 hours to go. People got really mad when I said I didn't like, what's that song? Let me show you what do. Do you have praise and critique comment on the Skyrim soundtrack? I haven't listened to enough of it. I think it could probably end up sounding a little bit amorphous or bland. But on the flip side, the ambiance is bar none. To use chorus as ambiance is like really difficult, and it's done so well, both there and in Oblivion. Now, I think that it can kind of just sound like neutral chorus though, like where it's like, why would I want to listen to that when I'm not just like for fun? You wouldn't, but I think it's like two sides to the same coin, right? I like Bear McCreary's work. Hans Zimmer also has, Michael Giacchino, those guys. Hans Zimmer's okay. I think like Hans Zimmer is amazing at, what he's amazing at, but kind of repetitive stuff. But didn't have the heart to beat P3. The Dragon Quest. I love the Dragon Quest theme. What's my favorite Sekiro OST? I think at this point it's the Demon of Hatred. Oh, the first game you ever played was Rally X? That was one of the first games to feature video game music at all. I usually prefer hiring game-specific composers. What are you hiring them for, Ascona? Favorite Xenoblade OST? Xenoblade Chronicles 1 has Guar Plains, but I like deeper, more serious, more fucked up stuff. So I think Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Darktide's great. Void Stranger's OST is so good. Will I ever do another Pokemon stream? Yes, of course. Your dad wanted you to be a jock and not a gamer, so you missed out on so many good games in the 90s through the mid-thousands. Well, the beautiful thing is that you can sort of start anytime to like emulate or I shouldn't say that. Not do that. Buy consoles. Mid-thousands. Oh my God. I don't even know where I would start. Late 90s, mid-thousands. Oh my God. I've heard the entirety of Xenoblade X. Do I have a favorite track from Baldur's Gate 3? I don't really like Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know why I don't like Baldur's Gate 3. It's too complicated. It's too involved. Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, Grandia, Bushido Blade, Musashi, Tenchu, Halo. I know I am. I don't know why. Listen, Baldur's Gate 3 is a phenomenal game. Phenomenal. It's way too overcomplicated for me personally. I'm not interested in it. It doesn't scratch an itch that I want to scratch. I like upbeat jazz, yeah. Some people are serious though. You forgot to mention how the game pushes save scumming. Oh, I love save scumming. Are you kidding? I love save scumming. Now, if a person is a D&D fan, my God, I think that's one of the best games you could possibly play. Oh, that's very sweet. I much prefer Div Original Sin 2, and I much prefer Rogue Trader. Super Mario 3D World. I haven't. Should sit down and do that. The Baten Kaitos OST is crazy too. I need to play through Grandia. Actually, I it's funny. I actually played I played Rogue Trader after the Baldur's Gate, after like 60 hours of Baldur's Gate 3. Don't get me wrong, I gave it a solid 60 hours of Baldur's Gate 3 is nothing, but like I gave it a real solid effort. I'll try anything, even Death Stranding, which I'm not looking forward to at all. I'm still going to buy it and play it. Rogue Trader really impressed me. I really enjoyed it, but then I eventually stopped when I met the Tech Priest. Do I have a comfort game? Yes, Red Dead 2. When's your next anime anything? Right now, Gurren Lagann episodes will be on... There's 4 Gurren Lagann episodes coming tomorrow afternoon after I watch them tomorrow morning. My anime channel is currently not alive because I don't have an editor for it. And also... what I wanted to do was upload episodes of me watching Freerun, but it's looking like that's not going to happen right now because the editor that I was using for that, Chaz, a wonderful guy, just is too busy. So right now that channel, I don't really have the mental capacity to like. Also, the thing that sucks about that channel is that everything is copyrighted claimed, like to the point that like YouTube wouldn't even give me like partner status on that channel. And then I got freaked out because I was like, wait, what if they're doing this for this? What happens if they do it for my main channel? So I just was like, but I'm really frustrated that some of those videos not only have great views, but also I really enjoyed filming. And I kind of knew that was going to happen, but I didn't expect it to be so hardcore to the point that YouTube wouldn't even allow me partnership, which is fine. But like, so to be honest, I'm more of I'm in a manga phase right now. I'm reading Demon Slayer and I've read through Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist. Like in some ways I actually prefer manga to anime. I think I'll always be like not big into anime. I mean, again, it depends on the anime, right? But like I really like Gurren Lagann. I really like the first episode of Gundam, The Witch of Mercury. I'm actually really excited to dive into more Gundam. I just have to find... I think I'm just very picky about what anime I actually watch and enjoy. Like I don't really want to watch Attack on Titan. It's so depressing, and I loved reading it from top to bottom. I read that thing in a week. I devoured Attack on Titan. It was my first manga experience. I consumed it like violently, almost like I just like it's like, oh my god, I loved it. Watching it though, I know it's good. FMA. Loved FMA. I'm so glad I read it. One of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. FMA is so good. I loved it. Loved it more than Attack on Titan. Yeah. Freerun, loved the anime. Loved it. So mature, so fun. I'm reading Demon Slayer right now because the concept of Demon Slayer is so fucking good. A little too like young boy becomes powerful for me, but like just the fact that he like everything that's happened with his family, Toshiro, like, oh man, I love Demon Slayer. Oh my god, if Nishiki was composer for Final Fantasy, I would shit myself. Berserk I've started reading. Would like reviews or discussions? Yeah, I would love to. I wish I could like read manga out loud. I saw the DM. Thank you very much. Not a dick pic? What a bummer. Do Patreon only videos for the anime? That's true. Probably should. But then I kind of feel bad if I don't want to make it so it's just about money. Did I stop because I didn't like the Tech Priest? No. I just, Bonsoir, France. I just, I don't know why I stopped. I think it was confusing. Yeah, that's what I saw too, Kane, about Death Stranding 2. Vinland Saga. Oh, sorry. That's what I'm reading as well. I have volume 1, 2, and 3. So I've been meaning to sit down and read it. I like Gurren Lagann though. I have not seen Hunter x Hunter. Bonsoir, Vagabond is a joy to read. Didn't they? But it's not finished, right? What's music that people keep recommending even though I've heard it already? Honestly, not that much. Why can't I read it out loud? Can you do that? That's hilarious. Evangelion, I watched the first. When I watched it, I was going through a really rough health moment, so I didn't get to enjoy Evangelion as much as I think I would. That was the first anime I ever started, and I really want to. VTubers read manga out loud? What? Are there any big manga anime you've given a shot but don't see the hype for? Currently, it's Apothecary Diaries. It's good, but it doesn't really do anything for me. I also don't. I shouldn't say this out loud. I don't really get the hype around One Piece. But again, I don't. It's the character tropes that I see with. I like Luffy. I think he's sweet. But I'm also every time he's on the screen, I'm like, oh god, fucking, I don't know, it bugs me. Will I ever do Smash Ultimate Remix? Sure, I will. Doro Hedoro is a gem. I don't know what that is. That sounds good. Doro Hedoro. I'm always looking for it's weird. I'm always looking for manga recommendations, but not really for anime recommendations. Even though I think because I have a lot. Doro Hedoro. Doro Hedoro. Also, I don't mind doing, like, I'm glad that I have the anime portion of my Patreon right now to watch. But I struggle with the fact that I like to actively be doing something. It's really hard for me to sit down and just watch something. Doro Hedoro is really damn good. Yeah, I love Tetris Effect. There's a reason why he's feminine in Apothecary Diaries, by the way. Monster is timeless. So I have DBZ, and it's like a relic, but I feel like it's Dragon Ball more so. So I have both. I feel like I have to read, but here's the thing, like, I love Akira. Akira I have over here too. Yeah, Stereohead. We listened to some earlier, actually. Evangelion is very heavy, but I need to finish it. Dare I ask JoJo? I would watch JoJo. I just don't know what to watch. Girls Frontline has a manga? I'd read that. What's my opinion on space operas? Love them. Cowboy Bebop is chill. Bacano? Monster. You know what book really fucked me up that I actually had to stop was Uzumaki. Oof. Uzumaki made me viscerally uncomfortable. I was like, body horror. Pfft, what the fuck ever. 50 pages in, I was like, I can't read this anymore. I was like, this is disturbing. Like oh my god. Oh god. Kenjo Ito, Ito, what a genius, design and like thought process and stuff, but oh my god. Oh. Arknights has manga? Gintama. It's underrated from Western. Deeply scarring? Yeah. Oh no, I can't do it. What do I have over here? I have Akira, Attack on Titan, some Freerun. Oh, Death Note. Death Note kind of annoyed me. See, Austin, I like started it and I was like, Oh, I started reading Steins Gate. That's okay. What's my opinion on Berserk? I really should sit down and read it. I had it purchased on the Dark Horse app, and then they stopped. I had to download everything because they stopped doing purchases, and they actually got rid of the app. So I'm a fucking idiot. Should have just bought them physical. Which League of Legends champion do you think I like the most? I don't know why Udyr came to my mind first. No, Berserk is on my agenda. Yeah, I keep hearing that about him. Berserk is great, but it sucks that it doesn't end, because Berserk wasn't finished, right? Because the writer passed away. Death Note is great if you're 14 and have never experienced anime. Oh boy. Oh, it's being continued? Oh, it is. Death Note is great until the main rival dies? Oh, wow. Spoilers. What's up, Rado? Oh, wow. He passed away 4 years ago this month? Oh, I see. There's a French mangaka making a Dark Souls manga in a Berserk art style. Ooh. Have you seen The Guts versus Dimitri? No. They're continuing it. Okay. Based on the notes. Oh, I see. Death Note is exactly the same structurally as Breaking Bad. I probably won't ever read it. I'll tell you why. Breaking Bad is probably one of the best shows ever made, but I hate the idea of watching something where someone just slowly devolves and their life just goes to shit. That is not fun. That's not fun for me to watch. Like, I'm not saying I need uplifting shit, because clearly I don't. But like I just like good. I just don't. I'd rather have like watching someone slowly descend into being a complete piece of shit asshole is not fun for me. like that's not appealing. So I find it weird that people said they don't like Frieren. Because to me, like, Frieren is so fucking good. I mean, I suppose I could see why they don't like it if they think that it's if maybe they feel it's too slow, but for it being my like first full complete watch, I think Frieren is incredible. And also Frieren deviates from like some of the tropey things that I've experienced that I don't necessarily like in anime. Now, obviously I know anime is like, obviously it's just a title, but I'm not comparing things to it, but trying to find things that are as mature is, I think, going to be interesting. Actually, I'm curious about Neon Genesis. And I will tell you, the second time, so I watched the prologue of The Witch from Mercury twice. I actually cried the second time. So that's how I know that I'm like ready to go with that. I'm very intrigued by The Witch from Mercury. Ascona, I talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the stream, but it's actually private, so you can't see it. But Doom the Dark Ages soundtrack is really interesting. The 5 hours I spent with it, I didn't really hear anything that really blew me away. So your wife and I have been watching Solo Leveling, and she's devastated that she has to wait until. Is Jujutsu Kaisen Is Jujutsu Kaisen like hardcore, like shonen, battle shonen, or Phantom of Requiem? Okay. See, meanwhile, I'm like reading the shit out of Demon Slayer, and I just love reading it. Hardcore battle shonen, like Naruto, like kind of loud young boy, or like One Piece shonen battle. Oh, okay. More like, that sounds like I'm judging it. I'm not. For anybody watching this, I'm not. I just don't know shit. I'm just talking. Dr. Stone is really good. Jujutsu Kaisen fans love nothing more than telling others how much they don't like Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, that's funny. Ever seen RE0? No, I've heard good things. Yes, John, exactly. Oh, so Hunter x Hunter is a little bit more serious? Well, serious. Dragon Ball. Yeah, I was talking more like Dragon Ball stuff, yeah. Have I watched Hunter x Hunter? No. You know what I saw a lot? I saw a lot of I saw Parasite pop up a lot, and they usually have the complete edition of, oh my god, you know what I really like? I have to finish is Elfen Lied. Now I'm at the part, well, Elfen Lied is weird because on the one hand, I think it's incredibly fucking twisted. On the other hand, I'm kind of like, it's almost like it's like, it's uncomfortable, but I also like can't look away. But that's another one that's gonna like slowly, like it's like so fucked up that you like can't help but be like, man, this is kind of like freaky, but like I can't stop reading. Oh, like, you think Hunter x Hunter is considered the best? Is what you would consider the best MC in shonen? Okay, that's cool. It's very twisted. Like, I have one more book left. I kind of just accidentally stopped. Right as they're starting to put two and two together, that she's the one that, you know, and it's like, oh, enjoyable trash. No, the only anime I've ever seen from start to finish is Frieren. So, and I'm currently on Gurren Lagann. Go to patreon.com/MarcoMeatball for $5. Once a week, you can sit down and watch 4 episodes of my anime reactions. Hunter x Hunter is just a solid shonen for most of its run, except the Chimera Ant arc, which is phenomenal. Wow, high praise. You're still thinking about Chimera? Really? Okay. I mean, I would love to sit here and be like, okay, in this scene they are doing something, and then just like reading the manga and just like reading the text out loud. I mean, I don't want everything to become a job, but like, that sounds kind of fun. You're not sure I would like it, but I would try it. Like, we're watching Delicious and Dungeon Meshi right now, and the first episode I didn't really land with, but I'm gonna give it four more episodes. I would definitely recommend Hunter x Hunter if you feel like getting on a shonen, but not like Dragon Ball, where it's just power leveling and raging. Yeah, I'll try it. It's on Shonen Jump, isn't it? I'll try to read it tonight. A couple chapters. I don't know what it is about me and manga. Manga feels like satisfying to read, it to like engage with. I don't know why. Yes, it's the show with the cooking dwarf. Susumu Hirasawa soundtrack is also unbelievable. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, I appreciate the Rex. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against any of it. Get a projector and do a read along. Oh, Helsing. I have one of the volumes here. Hey Ark, what's up? Oh, it evolves. Oh, I see. I have Van Helsing over here. Roger's Base is the one that got you to watch Hunter x Hunter? No, I saw Trigun at Barnes & Noble the other day. I was contemplating picking it up. I'm a sucker for a fucking beautiful leather-bound book, though. What's the... Oh, man. Sumi, if you're still here, what's that one? The music anime? Shoot. Connie and no. Fuck. Yeah, Lion April. Yeah. Carol and Tuesday. Thank you. And Lion April. You're Lion April. Do I read light novels? What's a light novel? Maybe. Carol and Tuesday. That's the one. That's on my back of my. And You're Lion April. Both of them. What's a light novel? Is it like a small novel? Or are those visual novels? A book but anime? Oh. I accidentally bought a Solo Leveling light novel. Where it's just like words. It's not visuals. It's not manga. And I was like, huh? This is a novel? I thought this was a manga. Like, I just like walked up to the manga section. I was like, oh, Solo Leveling. Isn't this about a video game? Like, okay, yeah. No, I guess I would say I'm not into them. I'd rather read a visual novel. But my problem is I always fall asleep. It sucks. Like, I would love to hop back into Arknights. I'd love to hop it back into PGR. Every time I start to play these things before bed, I just fucking fall asleep. Vivi, Fluoride's Eye Songs. Okay. Boomer? Oh my god. RE0 is only a light novel? Blue Protocol looked cool. And how's that soccer one? Blue. Westy, I think my Twitter link is probably wrong. Yoko Kano. Vivi. Okay, cool. I saw the PGR and DMC collab. Honestly, I want to come back for what's her name? The card. Oh my god, the next patch. Blue Lock is a very fun read. That's right. That's the soccer light novels and novels that are not heavy. Oh, so like they don't weigh too much. They don't weigh too much. Arknights has a shockingly good story. Blue Lock, yep. Hi Aya, how are you? 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Yes, that's on my Switch and my PlayStation. It has been on my to-do list for like 2 years. Is that 30 hours? Vivi is the same premise as Terminator 2. That sounds awesome. Gotcha. You just want me to say a bad word. I'm not going to say it out loud. That's a real manga. Gachiakuta? No, I've not heard of that. What's that? I'm fixing the Twitter link, by the way. Thank you for letting me know. Umineko. Way too much weird shit. How long to beat says 13 Sentinels is 32 hours. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Assuming I don't fall asleep. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's fun to just chill. I'm sorry, we could have listened to more music, but at the same time, I didn't want to finish all of it in one go. Slay the Princess? Yeah, I ought to. I started it. I ought to. There's so many games I want to play. There's so many things that I want to enjoy. Oops.
To talk about with this answer to the question, not.
Oh boy, sorry. Okay, I don't know how to edit my thing. 13 Sentinels is one of the stories where each answer brings up a dozen more questions. I mean, that's what I loved about Expedition 33. So, like, right. Talking streams are good. Yeah. What did Nico bring that we need to share? You have honey chicken? Oh. Slay the Princess is a trip and a half? Really? Edit? How the fuck do I edit my... I think we've done a really good job of... I saw someone be like, Marco Meatball deletes comments on his channel. And I was like, no, I just hide users who are assholes. I think we've done a really good job of you know, stay out of my home. I did watch the Mafia trailer. I cannot wait. I'm going to play that in August. Really excited. Really excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, I don't know how to edit my name on Twitch, so. Yes, Aiden, I am planning. I am planning on playing Forgotten Land in July. That and Xenoblade Chronicles. I'll play that first. It was French Xenoblade Chronicles. I would say that's good night, Danasu. Good morning, rather. I don't know. French Xenoblade Chronicles? Yes. Kind of. Sort of. I think maybe. You can maybe say that. Yeah. Give or take. Give or take. A little bit of a tighter combat system. Have I seen season 2 of Made in Abyss? I haven't even seen season 1. Have I heard of Alien Stage? No. Okay, guys. I am gonna go and have a weekend. Have I seen the Libra boss? Hopefully the music in that game is good, by the way. I don't know what to expect about Night Rain's music, but hopefully it's good. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. The other stream will be up in 2 seconds, if not right now. I will. It's okay. It's public. Boom, bop, beep. Okay. That one's public. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, we'll talk very, very soon. Take care. Have a great weekend. Episodes of Gurren Lagann will be up tomorrow on Patreon. And thanks for hanging out. See you guys. Take care. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Appreciate it a lot. See you guys. Bye.